Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? We're back here with Nightwish, A Day Before Tomorrow, doing part 5 of 6. So we've seen as this has developed where we've been going. I've got some confirmation kind of in the other videos that yes, that separation, that distancing has been kind of intentional. It was being done with the band. You know, they were going through some stuff, obviously. And then the gentleman that I keep seeing in the video is kind of the only buffer between Tarja and the band, and the only times I'm actually seeing her smile and interact is, I guess, her husband or fiance. I'm not sure what he was at this point, but it's her husband now. So it makes more sense, you know, it makes more sense. I heard there was even a song written about these times that I'm very interested in getting into, but I want to check it out after it's all said and done. But that song, I think, hasn't ever been performed live, is what they said. And I think it is about the husband of Tarja. It's something Passion Greed, one of those titles. Sorry, I don't remember it right now. Let's go ahead and get into this one though. Guns N' Roses t-shirt.
After this concert here in Porto Alegre, you play on Helsinki to record on DVD. And what's your plans after this concert in your Valentine's?
For everyone it won't be like total break, because Thomas started to make new songs for the next album, and Mark is doing, I guess, another tarot album, and everyone else has like a own side projects in the meanwhile. So, but it will be something different from touring, you know.
Okay, so Helsinki, the Helsinki concert is the end of an era DVD, and that's the one that High Hopes was done on. That's the one that, okay, no, I don't know if that's the one that I reacted to Kinslayer. I've only reacted to one, Tarja, and I don't think it was that one. Either way, Helsinki, end of an era, High Hopes was played there. That's their last performance with Tarja. Now, is end of an era, is that the reason they named that album or that DVD is that because it was the end of Tarja? Let me know.
You can stay at home and sleep at home and stay with your family and stuff like that, so it will be different anyway.
Nightwish. I know that band.
Oikein Japanissa. Vanhasko eläin? Joo. Hei, mitä? Vittu. Siinä oli muuten sun. Eli meikäläinen
I see the Jägermeister there and the other bottles. Music is life. They're literally listening to music all the time. It feels like, yeah, music is life for these guys, 100%. I'd be scared to take some drinks before a concert, man.
Maas painaa just sen verran, että meinaa, ei. Jos mä pääsen tuonne noin, niin...
Sitten pärähtää. Savet housuun.
Pärkele! Pitäisikö kellokortti leimata? Kalle kustaa muori. No niin, sorvin ääreen.
Alright.
Elä. Veli Veikko.
So how do a lot of y'all feel when y'all see this guy? Now, obviously, I am a firm believer in things happening for a reason, and sometimes you don't know why for a very long time. I've gone years like missing a promotion that I really wanted and not understanding and just being like, dude, that sucked. You know, I wanted to do this, only to find out I have it better than I would have had it there years later, right? And it's like, eventually things make sense, but it could be a long time before it makes sense why something bad happened or something you perceived to be bad happened. Now, that's why I'm bringing it back full circle right here. Whatever you felt about this guy and the situation with Tarja, I feel like in the long run it worked out because you have floor, right? And now I understand that in present time, I haven't caught up to this part, but I've seen comments. In present time with Nightwish, there's some uncertainty, some doubt, some fear about what's happening, and just really wanting to understand where the future of Nightwish is going. But once again, I always feel like everything happens for a reason, and all in time, you know, all in due time, that will be realized why that happened. And in some cases, it's for the better reason. So we'll see what's happening now with Nightwish. But back then, it seems like this worked out, right? It happened. It was terrible, but it worked out. So Marco's gone taking a dump. Dude, he's got balls. He handed out a bottle of alcohol to the fans. Not even know if they were old enough, but I don't know if that's such a big deal in the country wherever they're at. In the United States, they might have snagged that bottle straight from the fan. Very nice.
10 hours or 9 hours. That's okay. See you later. Yeah. Auto olisi tuossa valmiina. Mites Marko?
Olis täällä kalja?
On kalja. Ei. Tänä mulla meni meni.
Suksitaanko mä hotlaan?
Joo, se on tarkka meni suoraan sinne. Mulla saman tien. Tulee. Sehän. Kaikki lähtee.
Joo. Oliko lauluja päässä koteille? Lauluja lähti jo. Lauluja taiteilija.
Yeah, I mean, there you go, right? No communication. Just gone. She's out of there.
Just oikein, näin just. Juuri näin.
Now we're getting it. Now, without a doubt, we're getting the resentment, the feelings of these guys. I asked in earlier parts, like, is this all kind of done for effect? No, that's really how they're saying it. That's how they feel. To hell with those two. I mean, dang, the songstress, you know, the Madonna's out of here. So, yeah, they were feeling very spiteful right now, and I'm not gonna assume one way or another, but I know that's difficult. That's difficult to deal with. You're professionals, and you have somebody who is no longer really connecting with you guys. You're a band. You're supposed to be family, and when a family member is kind of giving you the cold shoulder and putting their back towards you, it's not fun to deal with at all. So this might be a good moment to send them a little thanks for nothing.
Kiitti vitosta kyydistä. Sammuta vähäksi aikaa, kun se kamera oikeesti se on tosi sen luusta.
Yeah, Empu was like, that's enough capturing this. We're talking heart to heart here. Turn it off. Good call. Early wake ups. Teleport technology, yeah. I wish they did. This sucks, living a life like this, man. It's rough. From our first album, songs that we don't often play live. That would be interesting for those people. Sorry, I guess I didn't ever think if you guys can actually read this. I've been reading it to myself, but this is Taria's. I would like to sing songs from our first album, songs that we don't often play live. That would be interesting for those people who've seen Nightwish more than once. She's right. It is interesting for those who've seen the bands more than once, but sometimes it sucks for those who are seeing the band for the first time when they're singing nothing but songs that you might not know.
You are delayed on the flight. Immediate boarding, please at gate D29. You will proceed to offload your luggage.
Siinä oli viimeinen lenti.
Very last flight of this tour. And so I understand by this point in their career with Taria had mentioned that she would still record albums with them, but she would no longer be touring. Now, I don't know if that was for the meantime or if that was extended, kind of just become a studio band. But of course, that's a no-go for these people. You got to think, you could just said in things that he could change, that they wouldn't cancel any show at all unless it was due to a serious illness or something else. So he wants to be touring. These guys, yeah, the traveling sucks. None of them like that part, but they like being in front of the fans. They like connecting with the fans. They like performing. And here you have Taria saying, hey, I don't want to tour right now. I'll write albums with you guys, but no more touring. So it's like, you're the one person that could prevent these guys from continuing their dream of what they're doing. So
Hyvä jakaa sitten. Hauskaa lomaa teille. Kirjoitellaan. Kartti menee.
Send me that. Don't forget it, okay?
oh man.
Mitäs sä alkaa hermolla?
Ei se ole hermolla mitään. Se mikä sä harrastaa vähän sanotaan, että tyttökä ei voi juoda viinaa.
Ajattele lauantaina.
Ei pysty. Lääkäri kieltä.
Mitä lääkäri?
Onko näin?
Haiva-arvot on korkea.
Voi perre. Sanoko, että ei edes yhtä kertaa saisi nyt heti vetää?
Sanoin, että nyt ei missään tapauksessa voi lähteä se henki.
All right, one day to the Helsinki show. We've got one last part, man. I'm really curious how they're going to wrap this up in 10 minutes. I feel like there's just so much that hasn't been covered. And we've got 10 minutes left. How are they going to wrap this up so quickly, man? We'll see what's happening on the last episode, part 6 of this documentary, A Day Before Tomorrow. So many unanswered questions still, but I wanted to do this before I got into how they released Taria, her reply, and then the Pendulum song that we've got coming up. So this was essential for me, and we're almost there, guys. So thank you for sticking with me on this, and we'll see how they wrap it up next time. All right, peace.